Region 10 officials are insisting that the central government must return what it took away when Green Construction made a contribution to the region. It all has to do with the acquisition of a satellite dish and a transmitter that were part of a television channel, Channel 13, that served the community. The Guyana government, during the tenure of then Minister of Information Moses Nagamutu, was asked by the regional committee to have the state broadcaster manage the station at the time. Since that time, it is unclear how the central government arrogated to itself not only the equipment, but the channel on which the station was allowed to operate. At a public meeting in the mining town on Saturday afternoon, the regional chairman, Sharma Solomon, made it clear that the transmitter must be returned with the frequency on which it operates, Channel 13.
And what we said to them was we want our transmitter. Let me tell you the technicality of which, and as a local term, they get cup. Because if you give me the transmitter, it's like a mango, it goes without, it does not goes without, goes with the seed, without the seed. The transmitter comes with the frequency. They have to give us our channel. You can't give a transmitter without the frequency. And the transmitter that they should be returning to us is the transmitter with the channel 13 frequency. They overlook that one, so they get capped. When the agreement was signed, it was with the full understanding that the up and running television station, the gift to you the people, by Green Construction and now being operated by the government, will be returned to us in 14 days. To date, we have not officially gotten our dish and our transmitter. Note the word I said, officially. We've gotten our dish and transmitter.
At the moment, the central government, through its various arms and agents, operate 3 channels in the very high frequency, the VHF band, for television broadcasting in Linden. The National Frequency Management Unit, NFMU, that is required to administer the allocation of channels, has been strangely silent on the history of the allocation of frequencies, who has what, and who is operating on what frequencies in the country. Now, a Partnership for National Unity, the APNU politicians, are pointing out that whatever agreement was signed was done in good faith.
The agreement is non-functional. The government has a responsibility to live by its word. You cannot make a commitment and then renege on the commitment by using all kinds of fancy devices to renege on the commitment. The government has a clear commitment to ensure that the people of Linden are able to operate a television station. It's a clear obligation, and the government must meet that obligation. There's no ifs and buts about it. The government has a clear obligation to do that.
Persons knowledgeable in the industry are saying that the Guyana government is engaging in deception because it failed to explain that it was the government that seized and arrogated to itself the transmitter and the frequency Channel 13 in Linden. Others are pointing out that Region 10 has to live with the agreement it signed and go back to an agency of the government for another frequency and license to broadcast. For Capital News, Enrico Wilford reporting.